back to my channel. I'm Adele. I'm here today to talk about what I've been sewing in October. I've actually really enjoyed moving from my summer to my winter autumn wardrobe, and it's given me a drive as well to get sewing. I bought some fabrics which I showed you on my last video, and I've just been really super busy actually. So I'll get on straight away with my first make of the month, which is this Tilly and the Buttons Agnes dress hack. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know I really do love the Agnes dress hack. I've got, how many have I got? About 4 or 5 actually of them. And they just seem to be my secret pyjamas go-to pattern when I want something comfortable to wear. And they seem smart enough that I can wear them for work, but also comfortable that I can wear it at the weekend as well. So this fabric, let me actually jump up first and show you. So this fabric was from Material Girl Laura, and as you'll see as a theme is I really am loving mustard at the moment. So as soon as I saw this when she released her new fabrics, I just had to go and pick it up. So I got 1.5 meters. It's a lovely weight jersey. It's not too thin, not too thick. It's just perfect. So I can see me wearing this also in the spring and even in the summertime as well. So to make the Agnes dress, what I do is I cut off the pattern at the waistline, and it takes about 1.5 meters of fabric, and the rest of the fabric that I have, I cut out 2 rectangles, the whole width of the fabric. So you could actually do it as on a fold so that you'd only have 1 seam, but I quite like the idea of having 2 seams. It kind of seems a little bit more put together. And then what you do, the 2 sides of the rectangles together, and then gather the top part and then just simply attach it at the waist. It's really, really effective. I really like as well this half sleeve on an Agnes. It just seems a perfect length really, not too long that I feel that it's a wintry or I get too hot in it if I was wearing it during the summer, but this half sleeve seems to be perfect. Another make that I've done, and I'm really proud of this one actually, is my Anna coat. On my bucket list, I have put that I would love to make my own coats, and I discussed in my last video that I'd made the Lola coat last year, and I thought I need to take a step up of a more detailed, more structured coat. And when the Work to Weekend ebook came out from Sew Over It, and I saw the Anna coat, I knew which pattern I was going to do first. So here it is. It's really quite difficult to show you on camera. So it's there. So it's like a trench coat, but it doesn't have buttons at the front. It has a tie that you tie around the waist, some really nice big lapels, and some shoulder detail as well. I picked up this navy twill from B&M Fabrics on the market stall in Leeds when I went up to the Sew Up North meetup, and it was £4.50 a metre, and it takes 3 meters to make this coat, so it's actually quite a bargain really. The only changes that I've really made is that I top stitched all of the very front, because I felt the first time I wore it I hadn't top stitched it and it kind of kept flapping and the interfacing kept sort of coming out, the facing there kept coming out like that. So top stitching it has just kept everything in place. But I am super chuffed with it. I'll pop a picture up to show you me wearing it. It's a real shame actually. We've gone from a lovely weekend where you can go out, short sleeves, straight to 1 degree, 2 degrees, ice on the car. So I've not had that much wear out of it because I haven't lined it, but I'm hoping over the next couple of weeks it'll be a little bit more milder, so I'll be able to wear it. I really am chuffed with that one. So that's my second make of the month. Now my third make I love, and it is the Freya dress from Tilly and the Buttons stretch book. I've got one already with the ruffles, and I've got many others that I've made into a top, or I've actually hacked it with the dress part, the skirt part and an Agnes top. But this time I took inspiration from the mustard one that was actually in the book and made a wine colour burgundy one. I've only put ruffles on the front, just because really I don't really want the bulk at the back when I'm wearing a coat, and I just really thought it's nice actually just on the front. That's what I've done with my other stripy Freya. So it's pleats all on the front, and I've made this one a long sleeve. Now this is some Point Aroma that I also picked up from B&M Fabrics at the Sew Up North meetup in Leeds. And it's just so cosy. I've worn it to work, I've worn it twice out for dinner, and it's just lovely. And I really like the cut of the Freya skirt. It's slimming over the tummy area that sometimes I want to hide, but it's lovely because it's just length as well, just slightly above the knee. So that's really lovely. I know some people have some difficulty making the ruffles. Now on my stripe it was quite easy to do them because I had the lines to know when to fold. On this one I kept measuring it out, folding it, and it was just not going right. And I think I'd seen somewhere, I'm not sure where, I'll have a look, see if I can pop a link up, but by using a fork. So you put the fork in and then twist, and it gives you a lovely pleat, even pleat as well. But the pleat probably took the longest time for all of it. It probably took me about an hour to get the pleat on properly. Then I used my other Freya to sort of guide where it needs to be. I know in the book she talks about having a ribbon that goes along the front, but I just went for it really. So I'm really, really pleased with that. I've also been sewing for somebody else this month. So a friend of mine, for her birthday in May, I said to her that I'd make her anything, and she chose the penny dress, and she wanted a navy and spotty penny dress, and I found the fabric. I've had the fabric over the summer, and I've just been really nervous to get started because it's quite difficult sewing for somebody else. When I sew for myself and I make small mistakes, I can kind of breeze over those and kind of miss those. But when you're sewing for somebody else, there is a lot of pressure that, first of all, that it goes right, you don't muck it up, no major mistakes that you then need to hide. And then another one is that it fits okay. So let me just go and get it for you. So here is her penny dress. She's not actually seen it yet or tried it on, so fingers crossed that it is going to fit. So it's a sort of dartless, loose fitting at the top, elastic waistband, and then a full circle skirt. I've got 2 pennies, and I love my pennies. They are lovely. And this one, I think I might have to copy it. Nice, actually. So yes, I have done a little cheat though, because when I've worn my pennies, you don't really actually need the buttons. You can put it on without having to undo the buttons. And it always makes me nervous that the buttonholes have to be done last. So you spend all this time making your dress, and then I've just got this fear that making a buttonhole just wrecks it. So what I've actually done is done fake buttons that I've actually sewn on, so she won't be able to open that, so I need to make sure I do tell her that. But I can't wait to see her in that. I'm really, really excited actually. And my final make that I've done is my Mustard Cleo. Where is it? Oh, it's here. So this is hot off the machine this morning. I finally fitted the hardware, the buckles. And this mustard was from a remnant from Sew Me Sunshine, and I love it. And I've noticed that there's a real love for Mustard Cleos out there at the moment. And I just want to jump on the bandwagon. So I love, 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 love it. I don't interface my facings because I feel when it's denim, there's already a stiffness there anyway. And I kind of don't want the full stiffness. On my other Clio, I've actually used cotton, and then I did interface. But when I interface with denim, I don't. So I'll quickly go and pop that on and show you what it looks like. Here it is. So yeah. I love it, I love it, I love it. In the past, I have had to take the waist in slightly, because it is quite a boxy pattern. But apart from that, no more adjustments. And I've got it on with my Freya from my material that I bought in Holland. Yeah, I just love it. I really took the time this time to do the top stitching. And it's in like a dusky grey, not quite a silvery grey, like a dusky grey. Even though you can't, it doesn't stand out, but when you look at it closely, it does actually really make a lovely contrast. So yes, I think I'll be having lots of wear out of this autumn. So there's my makes for October. I've also quickly picked up recently a little bit of fabric, so I'll quickly show you there. Fabric purchases to hopefully make up in November. I've gone for the leopard prints. I've seen leopard print everywhere. I've never been brave enough to wear it. I don't know why, it's just a print that I've seen to avoid. But I'm going to go for it this time, and I picked this lovely jersey up from Material Girl Laura. This is a dusky pink, like a salmon pink colour. She's also got the mustard in as well. She'd only just got it in actually the day before I popped over to say hello. And I picked up a metre, so I'm either going to make a Freya top or I'm going to make an Agnes top. My two easy patterns. I love her. And then I'm also going to be doing some more sewing for somebody else. So my sister-in-law, she has seen my Cleos and she really wants to take the jump into wearing a pinafore. She's seen them on the high street and she says, could I make her one? So she was originally thinking of a denim one, but then I found this lovely Lady McElroy denim, black denim. It's got a tiny bit of stretching. Just make it a little bit more comfortable really to wear. Black denim that I'm going to make her a Cleo out of. So I'm quite excited to get on with that actually. But yes, so really excited. Well, there we go. It's been a busy October and I'm just really building up my autumn wardrobe. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you'd like to see more of my videos, please could you like this video and also subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.